Hello, my name is Alistair. I'm a proud owner of a Mazda C3 Sky Active X or C3 Sport. I love the car. I've been looking for one for a while and eventually found one at the Ford garage in Dalkeith. I've had the car less than a month now, and I went out yesterday morning to start the car, and I got a error message on the dashboard that said iStop. I have no idea what iStop is, so I went to Google, and Google said it's because there's not enough volts in the battery to start the car. So I got my trusty cheapo Maplin multimeter out and measured the battery volts, and sure enough the voltage was only 9 volts. Wondering what the problem is, I then put the battery on charge for an hour or two, went and did some messages up in Falkirk, and came back. Sure enough, the car started. Unfortunately, the car has a message up that says engine management fault, get the car checked. So I decided to investigate a little bit further.
It's a lovely cold morning. I'm just about to test the battery in my 2021 Masda C3 Sky Sports. Here it is parked in the driveway with a bit of frost on the roof, so it must be below freezing at least. This battery was fully charged last night for several hours. In fact, the battery charger switched off because it had reached full charge, and the battery voltage was about 12.4 volts when it was off. Without trying to start the car, the battery voltage is 11.7. That's a huge drop overnight, and this battery will not last more than a day without charging. This meter tests the battery on load, and it tells you how much current it can supply under starting conditions. When I flick this switch, it switches puts a load equivalent to a starter motor on it, and you can see that the battery is weak, and that's after fully charged last night. Well, the battery problem got considerably worse, and we had to call a recovery truck, and even putting 2 booster packs on the battery wasn't enough to start the car. It's got a push button start fault now.
So you did the hill climbing yourself?
Yep. He's put these skids under the wheels so that the electric handbrake doesn't stop the car.
We're loving it. Switch this lever is done.
I think this is terrific.
I thought I would finish this video with a little epilogue of this little event. I bought this car at the time this problem happened. It was less than a month after I bought it, and when I phoned up the dealer I bought it from, they at every turn tried to turn the problem back on me. Would I book it into Mazda? Would I arrange my tow company to take it to Mazda? So I think there's 1 or 2 things that Ford need to learn about retailing other cars. First of all, the Sale of Goods Act states that it's the responsibility of the dealer who sold me the car to sort the problems out, not me. This problem was escalated because the battery totally failed. The recovery driver couldn't even get the dashboard to light up because the battery had gone so faulty. The car was then, I had to get the car towed to Mazda, but very reluctantly did the Ford dealer send a tow truck. But the tow truck that arrived, the fast recovery company was absolutely excellent. They completely rescued the situation. You're looking at a picture in the background there of this Mazda. This Mazda was a piece of dead metal. I've got another car behind the Mazda. I couldn't get that other car out because the handbrake could not be switched off. This was a major problem, and I had a terrible trouble convincing the Ford dealer to accept responsibility for this. Only latterly did they send a tow truck. The other thing is that Mazda's approach to flat batteries is somewhat perplexing. They took something like 3 days to replace the battery in this car, and they had to get permission. They had to charge the battery overnight for 24 hours before Mazda would accept the warranty on this battery. So I was without the car for three days. It was totally unacceptable. I hope that Ford understand that retailing another manufacturer's car requires a little bit more thought, and they should have checked the battery. I don't believe that they checked the battery in this car. With cars dependent on the handbrake, the battery for handbrake, it's vitally important that before you retail a car, you check the battery. I don't believe that you did that. Thank you very much for watching my video.